Alright, so I haven't really done anything for, any videos basically speaking about the Marvel 2012 site. And for those who don't know, any new subscribers that are watching this video and wondering, what the hell is the Marvel 2012 site? The Marvel 2012 site is a fanfiction website that was created by one of my friends, Liam Perry Lloyd, and it's also where myself and Mount Vernon Kid and a few other people basically make our own story, write our own stories in the Marvel universe that is set. It's kind of a made-up universe that is continuity is placed right after Fear Itself and X-Men Schism. So basically everything, like Avengers vs. X-Men and a majority of other things, is not canon in our universe. It's a completely new canon universe. It's a completely new fanfiction universe. And keep in mind, it's just fanfiction. None of this is canon with the comics. Don't worry. Is basically ours to play with. So, anyway, one of the stories that I'm writing for the Marvel 2012 site. Is a new story. I'm writing I'm writing Avengers. Going to be writing a few other titles, and basically, what this video is about is talking about one of my other projects that I announced that I'm going to be doing, New Warriors. Now, if you don't know what the New Warriors is, the New Warriors was pretty much Marvel's Teen Titans, and it's been through a lot of changes. It's been through the Civil War through the changes during Civil War. It's had a lot of different incarnations. This incarnation, I've decided to go back to its roots of being kind of like the Marvel version of the Teen Titans. That's kind of what Avengers Academy is now, but this New Warriors was where it was at. Basically, this is a completely new team of 6 young Marvel superheroes that have been brought together, and basically the first issue basically talks about how the team is brought together. It's not going to be like in my Avengers story, for those who've read that, where the team was brought together in the series of a 3-part story. This is going to be one big story where the team is brought together, kind of like in the first issue of Avengers back in the 60s, where all of them are brought together to fight Loki. In here, the 6 of them are going to be brought together to fight the Absorbing Man. Originally it was going to be the UFOs, but I decided to change it, so I just went with the Absorbing Man, because, hey, the Absorbing Man, he can take on the Avengers all by himself. And he's a big enough enemy. I mean, he's taken on Hulk and Thor and the entire Avengers at once, so I figured, why not him? So, for those who are wondering what the 6 team members are, the team consists of Kate Bishop, who most of you would know from Young Avengers. In here, Kate is going to be the leader of the team. She is an archer. She did take on the mantle of Hawkeye for a while, until Hawkeye came back and became Hawkeye. It's a long story for those who don't know. Hawkeye died for a short time, but then he came back and was Ronin, and he let her be Hawkeye for a while, but now he's back, and so in here, in this continuity, Kate has left the Young Avengers and just wants to do her own thing. In the comics, as we all know, the Young Avengers are officially disbanded, probably forever. But in here, Kate Bishop has left the Young Avengers and wants to do her own solo act. However, when she tries to take on the Absorbing Man alone, she ends up fighting alongside 5 other young superheroes and ends up becoming the leader of the team. Now, Kate is the only one on the team that has no powers, and yet she's the leader. I figured that'd be kind of cool, and besides, I mean, Robin's done it 1,000 times. All kinds of Robins have done it on the Teen Titans team, so why not Kate, an archer? So moving on is Dust. Dust is a member of the X-Men. She is also one of the few Arabic superheroes in any comics, really. I know there's been like a Simon Baz and all them, but there's not a lot of Arabic superheroes. So Dust is also one of my favorite X-Men. What her abilities is that basically she can become a living cloud of dust, of acidic dust, which makes her incredibly hard to hit, and she can also be a good cover for the team. She can, you'd think with just one basic power, you'd think that wouldn't be enough, but trust me, she can do a lot of damage with it. So, Dust is going to be on the team. She is going to be probably the oldest member as well. She's going to be kind of like the den mother of the group. Following that is Thunderstrike. Now, for those who don't know who Thunderstrike is a boy known as Kevin Masterson, who was the son of Eric Masterson, the original Thunderstrike, who was for a short time bonded with Thor. So he has his own hammer, and it does work. Kevin's hammer does work exactly like Thor's hammer, but in this universe, in the Marvel 2012 site, we've kept Thor dead after the events of Fear. In this version of Fear, after the events of Fear itself, Thor is gone forever after his final battle with the Serpent. So in here, he's going to have ties with some of the other members of the Asgardians and a few other places, but he's going to be working alongside them. Following that is Victor Alvarez. Now, for those who don't know who Victor Alvarez is, he is the new Power Man. He has also been trained by Iron Fist in ways of martial arts, and basically what his ability is that he can absorb chi energy and make himself stronger and even bulletproof. He's also very cocky and very kind of headstrong at times. He's going to be like the team's jokester. Following that is Cloudnine. Cloudnine is a character that came out of Avengers Initiative. She is a young girl who can basically control clouds. She can basically form and control her own clouds and fly them around. She's also was personally trained by Taskmaster when Norman Osborn put him in charge of the 50 States Initiative. She was trained by Taskmaster in hand-to-hand combat and marksmanship. So she is actually a very good sniper as well. But she's also a very free-spirited character. She's not malicious or anything, but she's very free-spirited and just likes to do her own thing at times. And the final member is Batwing. Now, for those who are wondering, no, this character does not bear any will to Batwing from the DC universe. This Batwing he's kind of like the Man-Bat of this universe. It was a boy named Jimmy, and he comes out of the Spider-Man comics. In here, he was mutated by a serum that made him forever into a bat-like creature. It's not like with Man-Bat where Kirk Langstrom can change back and forth. It's two different personalities. He is one. This Batwing is basically one person, and basically he has razor-sharp talons and teeth, and he's capable of flight, of course, and he has echolocation. So he's a perfect night warrior. But the problem is, it's the way he looks like that all the time. He can't change back, and that kind of hurts him. So, anyway, those are the 6 members. What I intend to do with this team is, for the first few issues, we call them issues even though they're more like chapters. For the first issue, it's just going to be them put together, and then the first few issues are just going to be a lot of standalone stories before we until I get into real story arcs with them. But I intend to do like reality jumping, time travel, all kinds of cool stuff with them. But for the first few, I'd say about the first 8 to 12 issues are pretty much like standalone stories, which I think is going to be fun, like little standalone. It's kind of like episodes to a season for seasons. It's kind of like these cool little stories that build up to something else. So I hope you guys will. Oh yes, before I forget, now moving on to the big part. The premiere date of New Warriors #1 on the Marvel 2012 site, and yes, I will be posting a link to this Marvel 2012 site in case anyone's interested in the thing below. But yeah, the premiere of this of the first issue of New Warriors will be October 26th. It'll be October 26th. I know that's kind of like a few weeks away, but I'm still working on the story, and I've been kind of doing other things here and there, so yeah. Anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this, and stay tuned for that, and also, I'll probably be talking more about the Marvel 2012 site here, because I haven't in a while, but yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm out.